Hello everyone, and welcome back. Today we are going to look at part 2, which is... There's Megazords behind me, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Power Rangers Dino, Fury, and Kishiryu Sentai Ryusoulger part 2. Yeah! Okay, so today we're actually gonna look at the Blue and Pink Ranger Zords, also known as Tricera Blade and Ankylo Hammer from Dino Fury, and when it comes to Ryusoulger, it is known as Ankylo Z and ToyCon. So let's bring those out, and I will show the unboxing of this one, but this one was like the same unboxing, so let's go. Alright, so this one is going to have a very different unboxing, and it'll have the same, almost the same quality as the other unboxings that I'll do later, but over on the side there's this. And of course it is again couple of swords hidden here, instructions, but yeah, so that's that. Ta-da! So as you can see, they are very different, and it's literally the same gimmick as the Red Rangers. As you can see, whoops, didn't mean to press that. Same thing with the keys, and of course the same gimmick. And of course, they can pretty much sit on there a little bit nicer than the American one. But with the American one, they have turned out the wrong part of the Zord. As you can see, they have little Rangers on the inside, which makes all the difference. But of course, color schemes for both of them are missing or added. Added, but missing. And now for the Zords himself. Blue is essentially the exact same. Like, they both have their paint, as you can clearly see, and the only difference between the two is that the American one has a movable head, as you can see there. Very nice articulation. And this one is also about the same. There is only one slight difference, the fact that this tail is colored than this one. They can still move. However, this one has a posable head, unlike the original Japanese one. And there is an added feature, which I will show, whoops, which I will show in Megazord mode. I did not mean that to fall over, but kind of combines nicely. But again, this is for like, this was like an added aesthetic, and I will show this off in Megazord mode, or at least one of the modes. So let's get started on that, and yeah, side by side. Alright, so here we have our original Zord. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take off both the cannons and the drills of both, and with these you're just gonna split them in half like this. Alright, and now you're going to take the tail ends, and they are going to go on top of the shoulders. Followed by the drills, where they would go back in. You're then gonna take the sword and give it at least a cannon on the side, just like this. Make sure it snaps into place like that, and then attach it from blue, not the cannon, on the arm. Do the same thing with pink. Cannon facing out, and then pink and not blue. Ta-da! Now this is the Dino Fury Megazord, and this is KishiRyuOh Ryusoulger 3 Knights. Now, as you can see, they are very different due to size, but it's about the same transformation. Cannons are on the side, and these are different. Now again, these are very combinable, but now I'm going to show you blue formation and pink formation. And again, it's pretty simple. So let's do that. Ready? Okay, so what you want to do with this one is make sure everything but the tail is detached and go from there. So since we're starting off with blue, your centerpiece is going to be the tail, pointing out. Wrong side. With that in mind, you're going to take your sword part and put it back. But this time, don't attach the cannon to them because you're not going to use it. However, keep the cannon attached to the Megazord. The Megazord Hammer Zord, and then you are going to take one needle, it doesn't matter which one, and attach it to the sword part like this, where there is now 4 pegs available. And then you are going to place one cannon here. And then place the hammer back, but no needle this time. Take off your heads. And replace them with the Blue Ranger. Ta-da! So as you can see, you can clearly see 2 differences between the 2, but I'm now going to do a color swap. Ready? Ta-da! Color swap. So that's kind of the nice thing when it comes to the American one. You actually have more blue on there with the cannons instead of the black. So that's kind of nice. But now we're going to go for the Megazord, and this one's going to be slightly different because of how it's made. Since the tail's up front for blue, it's going to be the head. And this one's pretty simple, so I'll just transition into it. Ta-da! And here is the pink formation or hammer formation. The other one was called blade formation. But there you are. And I did attach the pink drills to the hammer formation. But as you can see, it's slightly different from each other because of not only the pink, but of course the fact that the tail is significantly bigger than the original, and of course the different color schemes and the painting as well. So yeah. So again, there's not much when it comes to differences between these Zords, other than the fact that the American one is more posable than the Japanese one, and it doesn't matter like what part is more posable than the other. They just kind of are. But all in all, they're about the same. As you can see, it's kind of linked. And I'm going to show off the hammery part. That way you guys can see it. As you can see, 2 different hammer parts, but they're about the same. And again, but also you can have fun with these. Like, this is the one toy line where you can actually have fun and attach attach anything and everything on here. Like, I will show an example. Okay, so there's one more mode I forgot to show off, so I'm going to show that off now. Basically, you want to make sure that you have your T-Rexes back in the T-Rex Champion Zord back into its original mode, and make sure that the needles are not, or the little drills are not attached, and make sure the Ankylo and Triceratops are back to normal. So, I'll start off with this one. What you want to do is, if you have the American one, you don't need to push the button, but push the button, and bring it all the way forward, so it's like this. Just like that. Then you're going to attach the needle to the side. For pink, it's going to be the bottom part right there. Same thing with blue, but opposite. So pink, blue, and then you're just gonna attach them to the sides. I also did it the opposite way. And they're gonna attach to the leg joint right here on both sides. So just like that. Same thing with the American one. Okay, hold on. I made this pretty. Ta-da! Fortress mode! Okay, so this one you have to bend the legs here to actually get it to do what you need it to do. But there you go. It's pretty much the simplest mode that you can make. Besides making the blade or blue formation, which is, by the way, called I will show it later, but it was Trikin mode and Ankylo Z mode. So let's put these back in 3 Knights / Dino Fury Megazord, and then overall review. And there we are, the review for Power Rangers Dino Fury Megazord and KishiRyuOh 3 Knights. If you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below on how I'm doing with these comparisons. Sorry if they're a little wonky. I didn't put the boxes back there because, again, they're like super huge. But next time we are going to do Tiger Lance or Tiger Claw Zord, because it's named something different, and Mill Needle, which is Japanese, but it's actually the Stego Spike Sword for Power Rangers, and also use some of the American exclusive parts rather than just the 2 pieces that came with blue and pink. But other than that, thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Keep hitting the camera. Sorry.